Step one, complete. Toronto FC going back to the Eastern Conference Finals after getting past the New York Red Bulls in the Eastern Conference Semifinals. This is a special playoff edition of Toronto FC HQ presented by Kia, and I am Gareth Wheeler. Toronto and the soccer world still buzzing after a wild, topsy-turvy, exhilarating, breathtaking, whatever adjective you want to use, Eastern Conference semifinal tie against the New York Red Bulls. TFC moving on courtesy of the away goals rule and are looking ahead to taking on the Columbus Crew in the Eastern Conference final. Plenty of talking points coming out of Sunday's match, none bigger than what happened at halftime, seeing two players sent off. Now, Toronto FC on Monday still compiling information, checking video to potentially send to MLS, the league's head office, in order to show what truly transpired. The one thing that is crystal clear, however, is where the incident occurred in the Toronto FC locker room area. Well, that was a place the New York Red Bulls should not have been.
The situation escalates when opposing players and staff and whatnot are in the side of the tunnel that they shouldn't be in. And now you get a lot of people in a very small space and heated emotion, and it starts to boil over. But there is a corridor that goes the opposite way for a reason, and the position did not go in that direction. They should not be in that space, and therefore things start to boil over.
Whether you watch at a World Cup, a European Championship, these games are often scrappy and emotional, and that's exactly what Toronto FC can take from the last two games against the New York Red Bulls. They're going to face adversity at times, and it's how you overcome and get through games like this. That's what reveals and shows true character.
I think we have to understand that that's a tactic. And we have a very strong team. We've showed that throughout the year, and so teams are going to be doing whatever they can to hurt us, to put us at a disadvantage, because they know when we're at full strength we're very tough to play against. I do think that Columbus will present a very different challenge than the Red Bulls presented to us. I think the game will be cleaner, but we have to know that that's an option for them, and we have to learn from this.
You know, it's unfortunate the way that Red Bulls wanted to go about it and make it more about the things outside of the game than the soccer game itself. But we move on. We're a team. We're not just three guys. We're not just the DPs of our team. We're a whole team, and with the coaching staff, and we're ready to go. There's
plenty to build on for Toronto FC. They have a top young goalkeeper, Max Bono, who did very well over the two legs. Toronto FC's defensive shape just so difficult to break down. And the one thing to a man each player raved about Monday was the crowd playing in front of BMO Field, and how the environment, the great support, help them get over that finish line on Sunday. And they're going to be in good stead knowing that their final game of the season, no matter when it comes, is going to be right in their own home at BMO Field. Only 4 teams remain. Toronto FC will take on the Columbus Crew, starting with the away leg in Ohio on November 21st. In the Western Conference, you have the upstart Houston Dynamo, after upsetting the Portland Timbers, moving on to face the Seattle Sounders. So Final Four, here we come. We're on an international bye week, so plenty of time to build up towards Toronto FC's home stretch.